So hello everyone, welcome to my live. And this live is basically on teaching you some how to have a Selenium Maven project for automation purpose. And if you guys are there, then so I'm going to create a new Maven project. For that, you need to install you have you need to have your all this in your system, so that are like I'm going to notepad. I'm showing you what are the things you need to have in your system. So that are I need to install Java, one thing, and Eclipse ID, and within that all the basic needs are these Java and Eclipse ID. So these two things in must need to have, so that we can do automation. So just need to connect to your phone. So just what guys, I need to system.
Hope you guys are getting. Yes. So for that you need to install you need to be install Java and Eclipse ID like this Eclipse ID this one. I'm showing you how to create a Maven project so that we can perform some automation using Java, Selenium and test engine. So test engine is a different part. It's simply going to do Java and Selenium basic things. But for that, if we need to click on the file button and new within that, simply a Java project. So give a name of Java project. So here I am giving sample. Sample is the project name of the Java project, and simply don't create any module. So this is the project, Java simple Java project I have created to perform automation with Selenium and in further Selenium test engine. For performance, we need to make it to Maven because in Maven we can do this automation project more easily. Can for automation we need to uh, for automation like using Java and Selenium we need to install some add some jars and install some Selenium, add some libraries of Selenium that are need to be in this file so that it will work. Otherwise, it will not work. Also needed to be there. So, what actually Selenium is? I need to go here. Yes, Selenium. So, Selenium, you can see in this Selenium is the automation tool, automation framework. Within with the use of that, we can do all the web browser automation process, automation testing. So here, if you want to create a robot browser based on like this automation suite and test, scale, and distribute skills across many environments, then you want to use Selenium WebDriver. This is the definition of Selenium WebDriver, and using this, you can do web browser, web applications automation. So we can't take this. We have to use it with the Java and Selenium. So we need to use with the combination of Java, Selenium, we can do perform automation like with the help of this Eclipse ID. Here we need to create Java project and with integration Java and Selenium, we can do automation of that web application. So how we are automating like this is a Selenium.dev website. So to automate this, like we are as usual, we are entering into Chrome browser. After that, we are searching here Selenium. Like we're searching Selenium. Then after we are clicking on enter button. It is working like yes, it is giving. We are sending the request to server and it is giving the result. All the uh, and we are clicking on this. Then only it is opening it for opening all this for us, so that we are getting our data and if it is our required information, we are checking. But to, uh, to do this in automation way, we need to use Java Selenium with the help of Eclipse we can perform that. And Eclipse, we know that Eclipse is where Eclipse is this and it is a automation tool. We are using this for this purpose. And there are Selenium drivers, Selenium IDs, Selenium grid. But how we can integrate this with Java and so that we can perform some automation. How? For that, you need to download the Selenium jar. Selenium comes with jar files, and for that, to do all that jars by console. So for that, you can simply come to MVN, Maven repository. You click on this, and here you can get Maven repository. This is the website where we can get all the Maven repository. Means MVN means Maven repositories. So why I am saying to not do any simple to perform Selenium or Java integration automation. we need to convert a simple Java project to Maven. Why? Because if we are converting it into Maven, it will offers you simply add few lines. By copy pasting few lines, we can do all the jazz which are we are going to do by manually. So why not to acquire easy method, easy way, except like all the process, copy, download that, copy that, paste here. So for that, I'm going to convert this Java Maven, Java simple project to Maven project. So here come to configure, and here in the last row you can get convert to Maven project. So here simply group ID, artifact ID. These are the things. Artifact ID is a name, must give this, and both can be different. Here it is taking as by default stem, so no worry, can simply can finish. So it is converted into Maven project. Now you can click on this and you can see here a new file pom.xml file is created. This pom.xml file is the is the best thing that helps us to add all jar files simply by copy pasting few line, few dependencies. What actual dependencies? That are the things which helps us to add jars. So for that, here we can simply after build, here we can paste. But you can see QSRC bin target from the XML created automatically. After converting it this jar, this Java simple project to into Maven project. So here what I am saying is this side ambient repository, it is a Maven repository side where you can get all the jars which are all the dependencies which are required to use for that Java Selenium Maven project so that we can perform Java Selenium web driver of automation process. Like we can automate all the applications. So here has Selenium, type Selenium and here click on the search. You'll get this has selenium.jar. This one and here are the few versions are there. So whichever you are suitable and I will suggest you to take this fast one, recent one. So here you can simply download this jar by clicking on the form and here the jar file. After clicking on this, you can download the jar files. Yes, this is automatically downloaded. Copy this and paste there. But though yeah, I have told you, simply we can add few lines, few dependencies. It will automatically add dep- dependencies like these jars, Selenium jars into our project. So for that, here we need to create dependencies. Yes. Within the dependencies, we can add dependencies. As we know, in XML, everything is within the box, like multi-blocks. Like it is like in XML, like in it is a class of 10th class. You are a student, so you need to add your roll number. So, like within the dependencies group, you have to add the dependency. So, as we copied this dependency for Selenium jars, we need to paste here. So, Control S save. So you can see this from the XML Selenium Selenium HQ. Selenium file is added here. So what else you need? Simply Selenium file is added here. We can come to this Selenium. Within this SRC, we can create a new class like this class. This class is sample test. This class name is sample test. And here I am taking a public static void main when need this. So form.xml it is I think it is done. So here to perform that Selenium process basic steps how we can automate we need to pass add the Selenium driver. So for that here